Hundreds of young people aged from 15 to 40 recently made their way to Thailand for the World Youth Peace Summit for Asia and the Pacific. From throughout this country also, future youth leaders from Bangkok, Pattaya and the provinces joined hands to produce an action plan for regional stability and better understanding.
Okay. We will now move to the ceremonial signing of commitment. What we're going to do is ask all of the committed volunteers who have just been selected for their countries to move to this side of the stage, and they will move past this declaration of commitment one by one and sign it.
A key part of the event included a visit to the Learning Centre for Peace, Satira Dhammasathan, run by well-known Thai nun Mechi Sansani. It was here that young people and senior peacemakers from the Asia-Pacific region had a chance to meet face-to-face and discuss their views on peace, one generation to another. Young people symbolically placed seeds into a mural and inscribed their messages onto paintings and symbols of peace and harmony. VIPs included former Bionic Woman, American actress Lindsay Wagner and her son, along with revered religious leaders from the region.
Peace means to me, it's everybody have a peace. We need to welcome other people, custom, cultures, and we need to know about mutual understanding to become peace.
Peace to me means unity, unity of cultures, of people, unity.
Peace means that important things to people live together, and then it makes a warmth between amongst the different culture, different language, everything.
Yes, and here we have our friends from the States. He is Lindsay Wagner's son. Please say hi to the press.
Hello, my name is Dorian Kinji. It's my little brother, Alex Kinji. Hello.
Yes, how do you think about this meeting?
I think this meeting is definitely necessary. I mean, youth are the people who are going to take over the planet, you know, after our parents. Our parents were the baby boomers, and then we are the baby boomers' children. So there's so many more of us, and we're going to occupy everything. So we need to know what's going on in the world so that we can make it a better place. We have something in common. We are all living on this planet. Why should anybody else have to live in a lesser community or in a lesser place, have not as much, you know, not necessarily stuff, but have as much faith within your heart, as much compassion and love for somebody else? We need to get our youth to not have the boundaries that our society has set for us to not communicate with one another. We need to communicate with everybody, and the youth especially we need to be united with the youth. That's all.
Thank you very much. And here we have Lindsay Wagner. Please say hi to us.
Hi.
What do you think about this meeting? How are you feeling about it?
I'm thinking it's so magnificent. We really need to have them all over the world, everywhere. Just again and again and again and again until it sticks. It needs to stick, and then it becomes society and community instead of an event. You know, I want to see this become so infectious that it becomes systemic in our way of being.
The Youth Summit lasted a week, after which a regional action plan for peace was drawn up. This will be taken to the World Youth Peace Summit in Nairobi, Kenya, in October this year. Well, delegates attending this summit are invited to take part in the World Youth Quest for Peace. And Tom, what's that all about?
The idea behind this is to engage far more youth in the world than the summit itself can possibly do. There's 250 delegates here at Asia Pacific. There'll be 2,000 in Nairobi. But we see the potential to engage millions of youth worldwide in fun, exciting activities that spread the word about the summit coming up, help the delegates going to the summit meet youth in their countries so they can take their message directly back to Nairobi, as well as to have youth from different cultures and different religious backgrounds and stuff meet each other, become friends together, because that's really what peace building is all about, is people getting to know each other and respect the differences. So this World Youth Quest for Peace already, we've just only been working on this a few weeks, but already we've got 20 nations involved in doing this. Some of the events are there's going to be a peace train crossing Canada in September, bringing together all the youth across Canada. In Asia here, there's going to be a bicycle quest from Beijing over the Great Wall across the Great Gobi Desert to Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. There's going to be a peace boat going down the Mekong River on the border of Laos and Thailand into Cambodia. There's going to be treks for peace to the highest lake in the world in Nepal. Many events. Even in the South Pacific here, there's going to be voyages to different islands. In the Maldives here, they're going to be going by boat from island to island, having youth from around the world meet youth on those islands. And for them, in this case, it's quite interesting because they're discussing why is the society so peaceful? Why don't they have conflict and violence here? And how can we take that message, what they've learned in living there together harmoniously, how can we take that message to Nairobi?
Now, some of these treks look like great fun. I mean, this one here in particular, what a great spot.
Yeah.
Eh?
Well, they'll be great fun, and I think that's what it means to be young, is to get out there and enjoy adventurous things in the outdoors. And because there's three focuses for the World Youth Peace Summit, to find peace within, peace between peoples, and peace with nature, we want the young people to get out there in nature and really celebrate this incredible planet we live on, and meet each other and find that strength in their own heart, too. So in addition to the World Youth Quest for Peace, we're also doing this leads up to Nairobi. It'll start in March and run right up until the 23rd of October when the Nairobi Summit begins. And these youth will be carrying peace torches with them that they'll pass on to Nairobi. And they'll also be bringing these giant puppets like this great hornbill here that represents an endangered animal here in Southeast Asia. So we're trying to have about 30 of these representing endangered animals from throughout the world, for instance, a panda from China. And these will be controlled by big poles and stuff, and the youth will have a procession of these animals into the Nairobi Summit. And at the close of the summit, on the very last night,
Something very special, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's go over and take a look.
On the close of the very last night, we may need to move this group a bit. We're hoping to engage youth worldwide in a worldwide vigil. They'll be lighting candles around the planet. The 27th, 28th of October, that night, depending on the side of the date line you're on, but on that night, it'll be 28th here in Asia, there's going to be a full moon and a total lunar eclipse. So the shadow of the Earth will go across the moon, will go from a very bright night to a dark one, and then back to a bright one. And we want to use that as a metaphor to have the youth lighting their candles, doing their peace concerts, peace prayer vigils, peace forums, bringing the world out of this darkness we're in, into light. And we're getting a tremendous response from this as well. And I think everywhere from monasteries in the world to concert halls will be filled that night with young people engaged in this exercise.
Now, if young people want to take part in some of these quests all around the world and have some wonderful trips and treks, there's a website that they can check it all out on.
Yes, we're just developing the website. There's a World Youth Peace Summit website right now that has information on the World Youth Quest for Peace and Peace Vigil.
And that is
www.wyps.org. But within a week, they'll be able to click on there and link into a new website that'll be very interactive and dynamic. So for instance, as the bicycle quest is crossing Mongolia, you will be able to see images of them interviewing youth in the Gers and some of the most remote places on Earth. We wanted this to be a very dynamic website where young people really feel connected globally using the best technologies available.
If you check out www.wyps.org right now, you can actually join up on the quest, can't
link
you?
into this, that's right. That's right, yeah, it'd be great.
Fantastic.
And the more the merrier, it'd be good fun. Okay.